Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome to what is more than likely going to be the last update video that I make for this channel. Now this video is one that I've known that I was going to have to make eventually, but never really quite knew when it was going to be. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I should really say in this video, so I'm going to try to keep it as short and concise as possible, but you know how I get sometimes when I just go off script. So as you guys know, I began this channel as a way to integrate myself into the voice acting community, as a way of trying to replace the feeling that I got when I used to act on stage. I didn't have time to go out and audition and go to rehearsals and actually be on the stage itself, but voice acting and auditioning for that and being able to record in my own time was something that I was able to do and something that really kind of connected me back to that acting world. That's really how this channel got its start, was me looking for ways to voice act within the community, and a big focus on that was fan dubbing. But as you guys know, fan dubbing on YouTube nowadays is just really hard and damn near impossible with the way things go with being flagged for copyright infringement and, companies cracking down on using other people's content like that. And YouTube is really making it very difficult for anything fan dub related to be put out on anybody's channel. It was actually the start of that issue that caused me to begin recording Let's Plays as opposed to focusing on voice acting. And then the whole confusion began with, some subscribers being here for voice acting, some being for Let's Plays. So I made the gaming channel and I kept the voice acting channel separate from everything. But by that point, things had gotten worse on YouTube. Fan dubbing still was difficult. I was doing projects more so for other people, but I didn't really have anything that I could put out on this channel for myself. I had talked about the idea of doing more fan dubs and doing song covers and things like that, but even song covers are kind of difficult to do. The most recent song cover I did was You're Welcome from Moana, and that got flagged almost instantly. So that video right now is completely gone. They wouldn't let me put it out for anybody to see. So it was essentially a private video, so having it there was absolutely useless. So because of the difficulty that revolves around fan dubbing on YouTube and the fact that this is what this channel was established for initially, it looks like at this point, my only real choice is to just kind of end this channel. Now, I don't mean that I'm going to take the channel down or delete anything that I've put up. All of it's going to stay. If it ends up getting flagged and pulled down by YouTube, so be it, but I'm not going to bother doing that myself. I'll let it go through its natural course, and if I get notifications saying, hey, you need to take this down, then sure, I'll take it down. But as of right now, everything that's on the Rock the Golem channel is going to stay. There is another more exciting reason as to why I'm making this update and why I'm stopping any sort of future production on this channel. And that's because earlier this year, I actually accepted a promotion that allows me to relocate down to the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. And if you guys know anything about that area, you know that there are a lot of major recording studios like Funimation, Sentai Filmworks, and even some smaller independent recording studios that have opportunities for voice actors to really kind of get their name out there and work on a much more professional level that you can really do on your own, just working on YouTube or going to Casting Call Club or Behind the Voice Actors or anything like that. So you can kind of tell by looking around me, although it's really hard to see because you can't really see below the camera, I have almost nothing in this room right now. I have been busy the past several weeks, actually, getting everything organized and packed, throwing things out, donating other things, and basically getting myself ready to make the move down to Texas. For those of you who know me, I'm from the Boston area of Massachusetts, so this is not an easy move to make. It's going to take my girlfriend and I at least 3 days worth of travel to get down there, and we're packing pretty light. We do have movers that are going to move some of our bigger stuff, but we're essentially moving down, me, her, and my dog, with just the essentials for about a week or so, living without our big stuff, and we're basically just going to drive down and make the most of it with the apartment that we found. So as I record this, it's August 10th. The movers will be here on the 15th, and we leave on the 16th to arrive down there on the 19th. Now, obviously, I'm going down there for work that doesn't involve voice acting, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to pursue voice acting once I get down there. It's just going to be in a capacity that's not primarily focused on YouTube anymore. And that was always one of the big things behind this, was that I wanted to get myself to this point, and I'm finally here. Just because I won't be operating under the name Rock the Golem anymore and I'll be using my real name doesn't mean that I don't still have a passion for this. I do. It's what I really want and it's what I'm going for, and part of the reason why I accepted and went for the job opportunity that was open to me. So for those projects that I'm involved in right now under the name Rock the Golem, I'm still going to be part of that. This is mostly about me not producing work just on this channel. If I'm part of your project and you have my name RockTheGolem, I'm working on a character for you, I will continue to do that for you. However, going forward, the name that I use will heavily depend on the project itself. If it's an indie game or something that's a little more mainstream, then I'll probably end up using my real name. The professional voice acting community really kind of frowns on FanDubbing though, so if anything like that does come up in the future that I'm a part of, I'm probably going to end up using my screen name and not put my real name to it. It's just kind of the nature of the business and the way things are right now. Whether or not that's going to change, I don't know. For those of you who have been following, Sony just purchased Funimation. And Funimation was cracking down on, copyright infringement. Sony has been a big company that cracks down on things like that. So the two of them working together now, it just makes it harder. It's honestly, it's so difficult at this point that it's just not feasible to do it anymore. I do have to say though, it is thanks to FanDubbing and projects through the people that I've met through FanDubbing that I'm here where I am right now. At one point, I actually almost gave up on this because I had such little luck. But I met one person, which led to meeting another person and another and more, and I got more practice. I developed my skill. I learned, all about video editing and audio editing and things like that. So even though it's all been on an independent level and done personally with the few people that I've been able to connect with, I've gotten myself to the point where I really feel like I can make a go of this. Back when I was a stage actor, my director that I most often work with, came to me and tried to prepare me for a future like this, saying, listen, you do have talent, you do have ability, but you've got to remember, right now you're a big fish in a little pond. If you're going to go out there, you've got to be prepared for it. And I feel like I am at this point. So that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to go out there, prepare myself as best I can, try my hand at it, and just see what happens. And God willing, I'll be able to make a go of it for real. So as of right now, as far as this channel goes, this is going to be the last video I create for it. The gaming channel is still going to exist, and I will get back to updating content with that as well once I get myself settled and situated and everything is basically normal and I have the time to do it. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to keep the name RockTheGolem for that channel or not. The channel's still new enough that I might be able to rebrand it into something else if I feel the need for it, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this channel and for the voice actor RockTheGolem. If you guys have any projects that you want me to be a part of, still feel free to get in contact with me. My email's in the About Me section. You can still direct message me and I'll get a notification on it. I also want you guys to know that this isn't the end of me on YouTube either, but what I'm going to do instead of actually putting out FanDubbing stuff on this channel, I'm creating a new channel under my real name, and I'm going to try to almost document the experience and kind of make this a way for me as like a real professional voice actor, like me, my own name, not just a user handle, going through the experience and trying to share stuff with you guys, almost like, kind of like along the lines of blogging. So that way, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any suggestions for me, I'd love to hear about them. But this is an opportunity for a new start and for changes to be made in life. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to do the best that I can with it. And I wholeheartedly hope that you guys follow me along on that journey as well. So guys, I hope you wish me luck and I wish all of you the best in the world. So guys, I've said it before at the end of every video I make, thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the new channel. And having said all that, I will see you guys on the other side. Take care.